Hi everyone, coming to you live from Kenny Gym office here. We sent out our first newsletter for the year to all of our alum and got an idea that maybe we should do a kind of an intro and kind of a recap on a weekly basis. We've always put up videos of the competitions, but we figured we could give you an inside scoop of what's really going on, meet some of the athletes, and just kind of give you a general idea of what's going on so you can kind of keep in touch with the Illinois men's gymnastics team even if you're not in Champaign. So we're coming off the week in Iowa. We had a dual meet there. Started off a little rocky with Windy City and had a great step forward at the Iowa competition. I think we improved by over 15 points on our team score. And actually, as we're coming up to this weekend, we've got a huge competition going on at Huff Hall against number 1 Oklahoma and number 7 Michigan. Illinois is currently ranked number 2. But it's an interesting weekend because we've got Winter Cup coming up the following week. We leave on Tuesday. So this weekend on Saturday we compete against Oklahoma number 1, but we've got a very quick turnaround for our national team members. So the lineup choice is a little interesting in that we're actually trying to keep our all-around guys that are going to compete at Winter Cup, keep them a little fresh. So they will not be doing all-around. We actually won't have anyone in the all-around competition this weekend. But we're certainly not giving up the meet by any means. We're going to try and come out strong and definitely come out on top of Michigan and Oklahoma this weekend.
How you doing? This is Daniel Ribeiro, assistant coach. Another thing that we're going to be doing with this video cast is we're going to be answering questions from either alumni or Illini fans. You could either email us or post questions on the video from last week, and we'll try to get those answered. One question that an alumni, Craig Reale, sent to us this week was about the new record that was put in the record book about the titles leaderboard. His question was about starting it earlier, because right now it's starting from 1980. The problem with that is that the 1979 record book doesn't contain all the meets and all the individual titles from all the guys, so we weren't able to go back before 1980. So if anybody has those results from 1979, we'd be happy to put that in. So that's it for today, and we'll be happy to answer some more questions later. These are the University of Illinois' 3 captains. Let's start with Kyle Moe. Kyle, what events do you do, and tell a little bit about yourself.
I am a 5th year. I do mostly just rings, and I've grew up in Champaign my whole life, so I probably would recognize a lot of you guys who I'm talking to if you came back to Kenny and visited at all. I'm captains with Austin and Sac here this year, and we've 3 meets into our season now, and we're looking really well.
All right, Anthony, what events do you do? Got any nicknames?
Yeah, Anthony. My nickname is Sac. My last name is Sacramento. Thank you, Mom. But I do rings and high bar, and I decided to dabble in some P-bars involved. I'm from north suburbs of Chicago. I'm a senior here, and yeah.
All right, and last but not least, Austin Phillips. What year are you? Let's hear a little about yourself. Have you had any injuries in the past?
Yes, we'll get to that. I'm a senior. I'm from the East Coast, so shout out to all my East Coast alumni out there. I do all around. I dabble in the vault every now and then. Mainly strong fighter event guy. Nicknames. Most of the guys call me Austie or Beast Mode every now and then when I'm up on the event. But yeah, that's about it.
Any injuries in the past?
Well, I tore my ACL my sophomore year. Got a few concussions freshman year and dislocated fingers or two every now and then. So yeah.
All right. And what would you guys say your roles are on this team? Start with Kyle. What do you guys think his role is on this team? As a captain, as a team member.
Am I supposed to answer this, or are they
No,
supposed to answer this?
you guys can answer it.
Kyle Moe, he's the voice. Brings that loud, positive energy. It gets the guys rolling. It gets us rolling as well. But mainly, he's that power, that vocal power on this team that you can hear from a mile away. And when you do hear it, you get when you do hear it, you get amped, and you know that he's coming and that what you're about to do is about to be something big. Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Mo's also that, I don't know how you would say it, almost like that voice. Everyone listens to Kyle Mo. He gets you going. He is like, when he tells you to do something, you do it. That's the kind of guy Kyle Mo is. Everyone respects what he says. He's a great leader. And yeah, more than anything, he's just got that vocal presence that gets everyone going and keeps everyone in check.
All right. How about Anthony? What's Anthony's role?
Big sack attack. Sack, out of the three of us, Sack is the role he plays is more the analytical, keep everything else in line type of role. We like to, or I sometimes have some crazy ideas, and Sack always pulls me back in line. And
Is the reason?
yeah, Sack is the reason for sure. Sack, he handles the money on our team. He just goes along with that analytical, always responsible, always, I don't know, help me out.
Zach's like our team mommy.
Team mom, I like it.
Yeah, he's the organized one. You know, he's the one that a lot of people go to, you know, for different problems and stuff like that. And he always has different inputs and things, and I think a lot of people go to him for stuff like that.
I like the
I like
reason.
that.
I like that.
Yeah. And last, Austin.
Austin's the clown.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Austin likes to goof around a lot. He's always doing goofy, sometimes questionable stuff. And it lightens the mood in the gym. It's good to have a comic relief, I think. And half the time you just look over at Austin if you're really pissed off, and you just start laughing, and your muscles immediately lose some tension.
Austin's also a great leader by example. He busts his butt in the gym all the time. It's great for people to watch that. He also, he is that funny and sarcastic guy, but when he gets down to business, he can do some serious motivating. He has that switch that he can turn on. He can tackle the world. It's really inspiring to watch, and he's just a great person to look up to for everyone on the team.
Yeah, Oz has 5 events, so me and Zach mostly just train 1 or 2 or 3, but it's good for the rest of the team. If they're just sitting around being lazy or whatnot, you always look up. Oz is still going all the way to the last second of practice, so that lead by example is he epitomizes Austin. He's always going to the last second of practice and working his ass off, so he drives the rest of everybody else.
All right, guys. Well, thank you, and we'll meet 3 other people next week.